Okay, my name is Dima and I'm from Jerusalem. I'm the X-ray technician here. I take X-rays of the patients. It's not different, but it all depends on the physician's request. I work at other branches for Terem, and mainly most of the patients come here with fever and cough, and so most of them come and I take chest X-rays. We do other X-rays as well for the upper limbs and lower limbs, but mainly chest X-rays. But at other branches, people come with different symptoms, and so I do X-rays for the whole body, upon the physician's request, of course. Sometimes there is some difficulties when trying to understand. Luckily for me, I speak English, Arabic, and Hebrew, and some of the patients here speak Arabic. We can communicate easily, and sometimes I try to use some gestures and explanations with my I use body language mainly to explain for the patients what they have to how do they have to stand and how do they have to breathe and everything. So it's okay. Of course, after all, we're all humans. We all have the same body parts and everything, but culture-wise, it's different. The way they think, the way people, in other branches, people are more educated, and so they are more concerned about their health. And as you know, X-rays are really dangerous. When they come to the X-ray, we're supposed to explain the procedure for the patient, how many X-rays are we going to take, and the way we use the protection pads and everything. But the patients that come here, they have no clue of anything. If I tell them we're going to do 2 X-rays, they'll be looking at me, why are you telling me this? And they don't ask for any protection, and so they are not really aware of the dangers of the hazards of X-rays. Yeah, that's it. I like that it's a different culture. I love learning about different cultures and the way they think, the way they act, what do they eat, how do they think. And it's a whole different new world for me here. Work-wise, it's really calm. When I work at other branches, I usually do almost 40 X-rays a day. But when I come here, it's almost the maximum is 10, maybe it reaches 15. So, and the shift is almost 10 hours. So I try to occupy my time in different stuff like reading, or sometimes I go and check on the patients, and yeah. It teaches me that even though we're the refugees that come here are mostly from Africa, their skin color is different, but even though they're different, they're after all humans, and that's how we should all act. And I've been here almost 7 or 8 months. I've been working here, and I like how you can find many volunteers from all different, from America, and people from Israel as well come here to volunteer. And I like that they all act as one big family. They try to, they have a goal, and they try to do it together to reach this goal. So that's what I like here. Most probably, I urge them to open more branches for the refugees, because no human should be deprived of the right of having medical care, and at this cost, like if you ask at the reception how much they pay, it's really not that much. So I think like everyone should have the right to get medical care and treatments for a very low cost. Really, I just like wish that well, how can I say this? Like it's the way I work here with all the people, the Israelis and Americans and everyone as a one big family. I hope that everything in the whole country would be the same. We would be like united together and work together as a one big family to live. Because after all, we're all gonna die and we're not taking anything with us. So, and we only live once. So we should live happily and peacefully as much as possible.